Hello, my name is Comfort Oladaya Degbero, and I'll be talking to you about the Commonwealth Masters and Commonwealth PhD Scholarship opportunities. I was a Commonwealth Shared Scholar in 2021, and I can tell you that this is an opportunity you definitely need to embrace. You don't want to miss out on this. So in today's video, I will be using the materials the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission prepared to tell you what the scholarship in itself entails and how you can put in a successful application. Most importantly, I'll be sharing my own personal Commonwealth Shared Scholarship experience, things I believe will help you in this application. Also, you might want to check out other video interviews I have made previously and even a live webinar about the Commonwealth Scholarship application. The deadline for this scholarship is fast approaching, so you do not want to sleep on this. See you. Hello again and welcome back. So today I'll be walking you through the Commonwealth Scholarships and Fellowships sponsored by the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission in the UK. So like I said, this is an opportunity you do not want to miss. So now let's get right into it. Now let me just give you a brief intro about myself. So my name is Comfort Oladaya Degbero again, and I was a Commonwealth Scholar, Commonwealth Shared Scholar in the year 2021, and I'm a Nigerian. So yeah, I applied while I was in Nigeria and got a scholarship to study a master's in biotechnology at the University of Chester. So now, what exactly is the Commonwealth Scholarship? What are the Commonwealth Scholarships? So this is like a program that is funded by the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, that is the FCDO, and it gives you access to study in the UK through a fully funded scholarship. So it also supports a co-creation of research, innovation, and solutions to promote sustainable development. And that's like one of the top priority, as you would see in subsequent slides. And so far, so good. 1959 was like the first time that we produced the first set of Commonwealth scholars, and the 1,000 alumni have been produced like from this time. And under the Commonwealth scholarships programs, we have like 7 different scholarships that you can apply for. For me, it was the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship, and as you'll be seeing in this webinar or in this video, I'll be talking about the Commonwealth Masters and the Commonwealth PhD. And you have the Commonwealth Split Site, you have the Commonwealth Distance Learning Scholarship. So when you go to the website, you will see all of these details. Now, what exactly do the Commonwealth scholarships offer? Like, why are people so excited to be Commonwealth scholars, and why am I making this video to, make you aware of the benefits? Why do I think you should apply for the Commonwealth scholarship? Number one is because it gives you the opportunity to study in a UK university. That is, most people who apply for this scholarship are, people from the Commonwealth countries and who ordinarily would not have the opportunity to study in institutions with high educational standards. So you will be opportune to experience a fully funded study opportunity at a UK institution. And this scholarship covers your visa, it covers the travel costs for those who have been awarded the scholarship to study in the UK. In addition, if you have like dependents that will be coming with you, you would have access to additional financial support. And for those who are in the category that would be needing disability support, you also have access to that. And most importantly, networking is also one of the big benefits you would get to access by being awarded a Commonwealth scholarship. You get to meet other scholars across different regions, coming from different continents in the world, and build meaningful relationships. And that's a very big plus I can also testify to. And you have the opportunity to join the Leaders in Sustainable Development program in order to support your academic or your professional development. And then lastly, when you've graduated, you are a Commonwealth Scholar for Life. That is, you join the Global Alumni Network. So now, what is like the major goal and what is the whole CSE all about? It's about contributing to the Sustainable Development Goals. We have 17 Sustainable Development Goals, short for SDGs, as you can see. And when you'll be writing your essays and when you'll be, putting in your application, you definitely want to focus on this Sustainable Development Goal, because the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission is big on development impact. How will you give back? How are you intending to, give back all that you have been able to receive, even as a Commonwealth scholar? So the Commonwealth Scholarships and Fellowships are aimed at empowering future leaders across the Commonwealth to act as catalysts for sustainable development. And to achieve this, you are supposed to contribute to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And for the Commonwealth Scholarships, there are 6 different Commonwealth Scholarship Commission development teams, and they include first the Science and Technology for Development, strengthening health systems and capacity, promoting innovation and entrepreneurship, strengthening global peace, security and governance, strengthening resilience and response to crisis, and lastly, access, inclusion and opportunity. You would be able to find more details on all of these development teams on the CSE website. And when you go through this development team, is going to help you to, tailor your essays and help you to write your development impact essays and help you understand what the vision of the Commonwealth Scholarships Commission is. Now, what are the different Commonwealth scholarships and fellowships opportunities that we have? I've mentioned that we have the split side, we have the distance, then we have the Commonwealth shared scholarship, just like I was opportuned to be awarded. And the ones that are currently open, that is the Commonwealth scholarships currently open for application, are number 1, the Commonwealth PhD Scholarships for least developed countries and vulnerable states. We'll be going into more details later on. And secondly, the Commonwealth Masters Scholarship. Now, talking about the Commonwealth Masters Scholarship, who is this scholarship for? How are you going to know if you are eligible or not? So first of all, you need to be from low and middle income Commonwealth countries in order to be able to be awarded this scholarship. So it is for applicants from eligible low and middle income Commonwealth countries, and it allows you to undertake full-time taught master's study at a UK university. So this scholarship is not for PhD program, only strictly for the master's program. And how do you apply for this scholarship? You need to be applying through a nominating agency as well as to the CSE. So it means you are putting into application 1 to a nominating agency that would nominate you first. Then you have to do the general Commonwealth scholarship application on the CSE website. So the nominating agencies will then put forward, that is, they will nominate you if you are able to meet the selection criteria, and if they deem you eligible, and they'll push your name forward to the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission. Now, for this scholarship deadline, which you should take note of, is 15th of October 2024. So you have more or less 2 weeks to submit this application. And for you to find more information about what this scholarship entails, you can check this website, which would also be in the description box of this video. Now, what countries are eligible to apply for the Commonwealth Masters Scholarship? As you can see, this is like a full list. You have Bangladesh, Botswana, Nigerians are eligible to apply. People from Pakistan are eligible to apply. If you're from Malawi, Jamaica, Kenya, Togo, Zambia, Uganda. So you can just check the website for more details and check if your country is also eligible. Now to the Commonwealth PhD Scholarship. So similarly, you should be from least developed countries and vulnerable states, and this is for a full-time doctoral study at a UK university, and these scholarships are open to high quality graduates who have the potential to undertake world-class research of a developmental nature and to become influential leaders, teachers, or researchers in their home country. So you have to be able to give back wherever you are. Now, you would also be applying through a nominating agency as well as to the CSE, similar to the the Commonwealth Masters Scholarship, and nominating agencies will then put forward the candidates to CSE. The deadline is also the 15th of October 2024, and from here you can see the website via which you can find additional information. These are the countries that are eligible to apply for the Commonwealth PhD Scholarship. So when you look through this list, if you find your country, good for you, and if you don't find your country, I'm sure there will be other scholarships you can always look out for. Now, applicant eligibility for both masters and PhD. In order to be eligible for this scholarship, you have to first be a citizen or have been granted refugee status by an eligible Commonwealth country, or be a British protected person. That is all of those countries that have been listed in the previous slides. Check, can you find your country? If yes, then you are eligible. And also you must be a permanent resident in a Commonwealth country, and you should be available to start your academic studies in the UK by the start of the next UK academic year, which is in September 2025. That's like a year from now, and you should be unable to afford to study in the UK without the scholarship, which is a very, very key requirement, because if you can sponsor yourself, why should you be applying, right? So most of the people who apply for this scholarship, people who ordinarily wouldn't have been able to sponsor themselves and to come to the UK to study. And you can find full list of requirements, including the academic qualifications, on the CSE website. I would also be putting the details to this link in the description box. So now I talked about nominating agency. That is, for you to apply for any of this scholarship, you are pushing in an application to certain nominating agencies, and also you will be submitting an application to the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission through a dedicated website or portal. So now candidates must apply through a national nominating agency as well as to the CSE, just like I've said. So now you have two categories for this nominating agency. One is like the national nominating agency, that is for your specific country. There are certain agencies that's the main route of application. So say for example in Nigeria is the Federal Scholarship Board. I'll be showing you an example of how this works just briefly. And secondly, you have selected non-governmental organizations and charitable bodies through which you can also be nominated. So each nominated agency would oversee its own selection process, and then you would have to check with the nominating agency for advice and rules for application, because they could have different rules. So all of these things are things you should take note of and see if they are all also eligibility criteria for this specific nominating agency. And they also might have their own closing date, which is different from the October 15, for which you have to submit an application on the CSE website. So in addition to submitting an application to the nominating agency, you must also complete an application using the CSE's online application system. So if you feel like, I don't want to go to the national nominating agency in my country, you can check out, other non-governmental organizations that would be accepting applications also. So these are examples of some of these NGOs and charitable body of nominator. We have, for example, the Commonwealth Disabled People's Forum. We have the Forum for African Women Educationalists. We have the Commonwealth Equality Network, Welcome Trust, Canon Collins Educational and Legal Assistance Trust. So these are some of the examples, and we can also check the Commonwealth website for more details. So now this is a website for the Commonwealth Master Scholarship. This shows the overview. Let's just go to how to apply. Then under here you see there are two types of nominator invited to participate in the Master's Scholarship Program. We have the National Nominating Agency and we have the selected non-governmental organization and charitable bodies. So I'll be opening both of these in new tabs to just give you an example of how it looks like. So now for the National Nominating Agency, you have to choose your region. Say for example, I'm in Nigeria, so I have to go to Africa. So under Africa, I have to check and look for Nigeria because Nigeria is also an eligible country for this particular scholarship. Then under this information icon, I see that for Nigerians, the National Nominating Agency is the Federal Scholarship Board, which is located in Abuja. So I can go to their website here and I can also send them an email, or I can put a call across to find out more details about the selection criteria and maybe other deadlines that should be taken, that should be noted. So now under the non-governmental organizations and charitable body nominators, here you have different NGOs and nominating agencies, as you can see, as it was listed on the previous on the slides. So now, how do you know if you're eligible? So eligible master's country, you click here and you find out, oh, is my country there? Is my country not there? If not, then you look for maybe other options. So for example, the FAWE, let's look for the FAWE, the Forum for African Educationalists. In this case, it would be just females that would be eligible, I believe. So FAWE supports applications from female candidates from the following African countries. So for eligible master countries, you can see Cameroon, Ghana, Kenya, Malawi, Nigeria is also part, and also for PhD, we see a list of the countries that are eligible. So this is how you can check, and from there you also check the website to see more information. Now, in addition, the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission supports equal opportunity and access. So everyone, is eligible. They have a policy of equal opportunity and non-discrimination, and the CS is committed to supporting talented individuals who have the potential to make change, and also encourages applications from a diverse range of candidates. So there is no form of discrimination. Now, the selection criteria. Applications will be considered according to the following criteria. So these are the things you have to take note of. How well did you do in your academics? That is, they consider academic merit of the candidates, the quality of the plan of study, the potential impact on the development of the candidate's home country. Applicants must also submit a complete application, which includes your full transcript of all higher education listed on the application, at least 2 references. And then for PhD applicants, you would also need a supporting statement. And for more information, you can download a copy of the selection criteria and the selection process information on these web pages for each of the scholarships. Now, these are also useful links that you might want to explore, to find out more details, especially that would help you in writing your essays. You can read more about the development teams, the nominating agency, and advice for applicants. This advice for applicants to contain information on how you are meant to prepare your application, how to write your development impact essays, and you can also check the section for the frequently asked questions. And this also is the link to how Commonwealth scholars and alumni are also making impact within the organizations, in their community, and across nations and on a global scale. So now, talking about my own Commonwealth scholarship experience. So why did I apply for this scholarship? The thing is, even if you want to impact others, you cannot give what you do not have, right? So if I really want to impact the world, if I want to impact my country, if I want to impact the agricultural sphere and contribute to education and all of that, I need to be equipped for that. So I knew that I wanted to pursue graduate studies after my undergraduate. So I was on the lookout for different scholarship opportunities because I couldn't afford to sponsor myself to get that international experience, which I believe will be very useful in achieving my career goals and development impact goals. So then I applied for the Commonwealth Scholarship, Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. And what was it like studying in the UK? To be honest, it's a very good experience, and most importantly, I'm glad that I was able to meet people, networks, relationships that even up to now, I still have those connections. I can still reach out to people who I've been able to relate with then, and also towards my career. As you can see on the slides, you see me in the lab coat. Yeah, so I was able to gather some of the technical skills by pursuing a master's degree in biotechnology, and also the cultural difference and that exposure was also like a good thing, and meeting other people from other countries, because we also had different events organized by the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission for Scholars. This was like a football game that was played between Commonwealth scholars and Chevening scholars, and it was, a good time to interact, to network, to meet people. So it was fun. It was maybe tasking in terms of your work, but then it was worth it. Yeah. And what skills and knowledge did you gain from your Commonwealth scholarship, and how have you implemented this in your work? Yeah, definitely I've been able to get skills relating to career development, even in terms of my program, which I did. Like, I studied biotechnology. Some of the knowledge I've gained has helped me even in going ahead to pursue a PhD, putting in more applications in order to achieve the goals I want to achieve. And I was a student at the University of Chester, and then there was this Chester Difference Award. So it was a good time to, build up and hone my leadership skills and other soft skills that will be useful in terms of like my career. And trust me, when I look back at myself from while I was in Nigeria, when I put in application up until now, I could definitely see difference. And me doing this, coming out to talk to people about scholarship opportunities are things that I probably wouldn't have imagined myself doing, and I can see that progress that I've been able to experience, and being able to progress in terms of your career and in terms of you see yourself achieving your goals. I would say is a big thing. And what has been your proudest achievement as a result of your Commonwealth Scholarship or Fellowship? Yeah, I would say my master's degree. Yeah, maybe this might mean nothing to other people, but seeing yourself achieve things that you ordinarily would not have been able to achieve due to certain limitations is a big one for me. Being able to have a master's degree in biotechnology, and going forward because I felt like, I still wanted to get another master's in sustainable agriculture. So I went ahead to apply, and I was able to get a master's in Italy, and currently I'm doing my PhD. And I believe being a Commonwealth scholar was a stepping stone to all of these achievements. And then why should others apply? Trust me, like I said, you cannot give what you do not have. If you really want to impact the life of others, if you want to, contribute to the development of others, you want to contribute to their growth and maybe to your own personal growth, this is a big opportunity for you, and everything is fully funded. Why not just give it a shot? So lastly, to round up, what advice would I like to share with potential applicants? I would say that just give it your all, be determined, and think deeply about how you want to reach out to others. In what ways do you want to impact the life of others? Make your own research in your own application, and trust that you will be selected. And when you get selected, make the most of it, is what I'm going to tell you. Make the most of the opportunities that Commonwealth Scholarship Commission would be giving to you, all of the programs, the trainings, the workshops, the webinars. Make the most of it, and I bet you that this is a great opportunity that you do not want to miss out of. So I would say, why not start putting in your application, prepare your documents, because like I said, the deadline is October 15th, and you might think it's still far away, but it's obviously not far away. And I wish you guys all the best. If you do have questions, please you can leave them in the comments section. I will be happy to answer your questions, and also do where to explore the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission website. I will put all of the links in the description box. Yeah, I wish you success in your application. Bye.